compensated, and there was money to do that. The loan was paid off to the Perrys, and within, I think, something like 4 or 5 years, everything was cleared out. The debt had been paid off, the shareholders been compensated, we were dancing 20 squares a night, and it went on from there. Well, there's just one other kind of closing thing I want to tell about in history. Some of you wonder why we're called Prairie Shufflers. I heard the story, I wasn't there myself, but I heard the story firsthand from someone who was, that the club very democratically solicited requests for names, possible names of the Square Dance Club, and the two most popular suggestions were Prairie Prancers and Sage Shufflers. And it came down to those two. Well, it was touch and go, and they couldn't make up a decision very well until someone made a comment. In those days, the men dressed in more square dance attire than they do these days. And there was a clip on their belt with a little towel, hand towel, and it was supposed to be used to dry your hands every now and then so your sweaty hands wouldn't offend the ladies. And those towels were usually monogrammed by the club. They were a club towel, and there was a club uniform too at the time. A pattern of clothing that was used for the dresses and shirts. Anyway, some said, well, you know, Prairie Prancers, that's gonna not look good on the towel, PP. So now that was an uproar. So finally decided, well, look, we like both names, so let's combine them. And instead of making it Sage Shufflers or Prairie Prancers, let's make it the Prairie Shufflers. And that's how we got our name.
Great.
And the other historic aspect, which is probably mostly lost, although I gave you a clue in the beginning of my little talk, this is a shanty. And it never had to be renamed. It was named after that old, worn-out building on Union and 4th Avenue that we called the Shanty when we danced there originally. And the name just transferred over. It's not the new Shanty, it's the Prairie Shuffler Shanty. And that's how we got here.